I'm gonna go to sleep and not wake up because my body just gave out. Elroy is not going to be able to take care of them by himself. So if I die, I'm going to be leaving my kids all alone.
If she ever passed away, she wants me to take care of the kids. It really hurts to know that.
That's higher than I was hoping, but at the same time, it's not a huge shock.
I'm definitely not happy about it.
I hope this goes well because we both need help so bad. That's a little bit of a shock. I'm a little disappointed in where my weight's at.
Can you believe that moment? Shaya arrives for her first appointment with Dr. NS after a long drive from North Carolina. Anticipating a lower weight, she's shocked to learn her actual weight is 655 pounds, far more than she expected. This moment sets the stage for her realization of the severity of her health situation. The shock is just the beginning. See what's next.
After a really long drive from North Carolina, I met Dr. Niles for my first appointment, and I'm about to find out what I weigh.
Close your eyes.
It's closed.
No, it's not closing, for real.
Man, nobody drive with that. I think I gotta be down in my lower 500s, but I might have gained some back.
The tension mounts as Shaya meets Dr. NS. In her consultation, she introduces her companions and talks about her journey and current health status with Dr. NS. He points out her highest ever weight and dives into the reasons behind her weight gain, introducing the term emotional eater, which Shaya confirms by sharing her past struggles starting from college. Just when you think you've heard it all, there's more to come.
You must be Shaya?
Yes.
Well, I'm pleased to meet you. And who you have with you?
This is my sister, Shaniqua, and this is my friend / sister, Delilah.
Hi.
Well, good to meet you all. So how was your trip down here?
It was good.
All right, let's see what's going on with you. You're 655 pounds.
The conversation takes a serious turn here. Shaya and Dr. NS delve into the impact of her physical condition on her daily activities. Dr. NS explains the immediate need for weight loss to manage her lymphedema and reduce complications. Shaya expresses her readiness to follow the prescribed medical guidance to improve her health. Brace yourself, what comes next is crucial.
So how was your activity? I see you got a lot of lymphedema in your left leg. How is that affecting your activity?
I can walk, but it's limited because it's in the way.
Okay.
What can I do to help me with like the lymphedema, like the blisters?
Well, the only thing you can do right now is lose some weight. Once that gets big, you're not gonna shrink.
Okay.
This part is truly a turning point. Fired up by her goals to graduate college, join a sorority, and take a cruise, Shaya discusses with Dr. NS the urgent need to drastically reduce her weight to avoid life-threatening complications. Dr. NS emphasizes the critical nature of her situation, citing the potential for a significant decline in mobility and health if she continues at her current weight.
All right, you're gonna have to make some changes. You think you can do that?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to get out of this body.
All right.
I'm doing whatever it takes for me to lose the weight.
Do you have a goal in your life?
Yes, I have 3 goals set. One is to go back to college and finish and graduate, become a teacher. The second one is to join a sorority. And the third one is to take a cruise and go to the Bahamas.
You won't believe what happens next. Dr. NS sets a short-term goal for Shaya to lose 50 pounds in the next 2 months to qualify for weight loss surgery. He provides a detailed diet plan and discusses the support system at home, highlighting the importance of Shaya making significant lifestyle changes.
Roadmap and start working on this.
Okay.
So how much weight does she need to lose?
Around 500 pounds for her height. But if you're talking about her first goal, she needs to lose 50 pounds over the next 2 months to show me that she's serious if she wants to have weight loss surgery.
Just when you think the stakes couldn't get higher, Shaya's follow-up reveals the psychological and logistical challenges she faces. Dr. NS and his team prepare to provide her with remote therapy to support her emotional struggles with eating, setting a realistic but urgent milestone for her to show commitment to her health overhaul. Up next, see how Shaya reflects on her challenging journey.
So we'll go over all this. The front page has information about obesity, and then here's a 3-factor that control your weight. We will set up therapy for her to help her to learn to cope with the trauma in healthier ways.
As Shaya processes her situation, the path ahead begins to clear. Reflecting on her consultation, Shaya feels hopeful and determined to adhere to Dr. NS's guidelines. She expresses a strong desire to live a long life and overcome her challenges, inspired by her great-grandmother's longevity. Keep watching. Her next update is a heart stopper.
At least now it feels like I'll be headed in the right direction. And I feel like I could trust Dr. now. to lead me down a path to a better life so I can have some of the dreams that I wanted. I lived so long wanting things that I can't have or do because of my weight.
This next part is heartbreaking yet hopeful. After missing appointments due to illness and a severe health scare that led to a stay in hospice care, Shaya discusses her condition with Dr. NS via a telemedicine session. She recounts her traumatic health episode, emphasizing the dire consequences of her weight on her health. The story takes an even more dramatic turn shortly.
A medicine appointment for her to see how she's doing and find out what's going on with her. Well, I was worried about you since I haven't heard from you for past 5 months. I left several voice messages and you never called back.
In this final clip, the reality of Shaya's situation hits home. Facing personal and housing challenges, Shaya talks about her uncertain future and her plans to stabilize her life with the support of friends. She expresses concerns about maintaining her diet and exercise regimen amidst these upheavals, showing her vulnerability and determination. As the video wraps up, her resilience shines through, promising a journey full of ups and downs.
And at first I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. But it looks like me and my friends gonna get a place together. But I'm not sure I'm gonna cover my portion of the rent. But my plan is to get a job at a call center, then move to Houston as soon as I can. So it's just gonna be a temporary situation for me. With me not having a proper place to stay, it's been pretty difficult for me to stay on my diet with Dr. Now. It's been really hard to do the exercises like he wants.
So, you thought your family was a handful? Meet the Perios. Introduction of the Perio family with their severe obesity issues. Roshanda, Perio kicks things off by dropping her weight like it's hot, 783 pounds. Her brother, Clarence, and sister Brandy chime in with their own hefty numbers, telling tales of doctors who've basically thrown up their hands because of their extreme sizes. Brace yourself, it gets even juicier up ahead.
Hi, my name is Roshanda Perio. I'm currently 783 pounds, maybe a little bit more.
My name is Brandy Perio. My weight is about between 600 and 650.
My name is Clarence Perio. I'm the oldest brother of Brandy and Roshanda. I'm not quite as big as them, but I'm big, you know.
We've been to doctors over the years who told us there's nothing they can do to help us because we're too big.
One of the issues that's in our...
Next up on the wild ride, Dr. Now steps in with a game face. He's all about treating the supersized and throws down the gauntlet, pointing out this is their last shot at medical help. The whole family's tipping the scales over a ton, teetering on the edge of surgical no-go because of their tricky hearts and lungs. Keep your eyes peeled. The drama ramps up next.
Now that we're here, I'm getting a little scared because this is our last chance.
All together as a family, you all weigh over a ton and are nowhere near ready for weight loss surgery.
Dr. Now says there's too much strain on my heart and my lungs right now, and that I can't have surgery until I alleviate that. But we're still planning on moving to Houston. It's been a little rough moving down here to Houston, and I'm just hoping I've been able to stay on track.
Hold on to your snacks, folks. Brandy gets the green light for weight loss surgery thanks to her progress, but twist. Roshanda hears she's backpedaled, regaining half the weight she lost. It's a roller coaster of emotions and setbacks, folks, with surgery dangling like a carrot. The next bit? Oh, it's a doozy.
Brandy, I'm approving you today for weight loss surgery. But Roshanda, you gained half of the weight you lost. Today we are doing a gastric sleeve procedure on Brandy. All right, room light on. Brandy took her first big step today. And now we just need to get the rest of the family to the same place.
Everything just feels messed up right now because I'm starting to feel...
And just when you think it can't get more real, Clarence dives deep into the feels. He opens up about the mental tug of war that comes with shedding pounds, hinting that things might get worse before they get better. It's all about the head game here, folks. The emotional ante is about to be upped even further. Watch out.
Processing feelings can feel really horrible. That's part of the therapeutic process. At times, it gets worse before it gets better.
I am really struggling right now, and me and the girls haven't been talking much lately. I know that they're a little upset at me right now, but I want to go down there and smooth things over with them soon.
We set out to do this as a family, and that means we need Clarence to do it with us.
It was about 4 months ago that I had my last appointment.
Dr. Now isn't letting anyone off the hook easy. He lays out the cold, hard facts. Despite the pounds they've dropped, the whole crew is sliding backwards, regaining weight. It's a slippery slope back to square one, and they need to tighten up stat. Stick around, the next part is a kicker.
I should be down to 372 today. I'm so scared I still don't get under 600 pounds.
Brandy, your weight loss has slowed even more now. So I think it's time you start psychotherapy. Roshanda, you have lost enough weight for us to approve you for weight loss surgery. How's that sound?
This past year, altogether, we lost almost.
Just when you thought it was all about the pounds, Skin enters the chat. That's right, the Perios are dealing with the literal fallout of massive weight loss. Loads of extra skin and it's a pain. Literally. This convo is laying the groundwork for more than just weight woes. And guess what? The plot thickens in a moment.
Okay. How's the extra skin doing in your body?
The excess skin is getting a little heavy, causing a lot more back pain now.
You're getting more back pain. That's a change in position. So the more exercise you do, you're better gonna be with that. Okay? All right. So just lose a little bit more. Get under 300. Don't consider that to be an option for you. Okay?
All right.
Okay. All right. Clarence, you should be losing at least 20 pounds a month too.
I know.
Ready for a face-off, Dr. Now goes toe-to-toe with Clarence, throwing down the challenge to keep up the good fight against old habits. It's a no-holds-barred, come-to-Jesus moment about sticking to the plan or risking it all. The tension's building, and you won't believe what's around the corner.
But you didn't do that.
Yes, sir.
So what happened?
I'm not sure.
All right, well, my concern is that you all may be getting comfortable and going back to your old habits, either together or on your own. So all of you need to get back on track. But I tell you what, since you lost 200 pounds on your own, I'll go ahead and schedule your weight loss surgery for 1 month from now. And if you lose 40 pounds by then to show me you're back on track.
Did they really just go there? Yep, the family talks up the perks of shedding pounds, including better blood flow and cough-improved sexual health. TMI, guys, TMI, but hey, it's all part of the lighter side of losing weight. What's next? Trust me, it's worth sticking around for.
That your life is better now with all of your weight loss?
Mine is better.
So much better. Yes, sir.
For some strange reason, I got a better blood flow. I always got an erection.
Well, I don't need to know all the details. That's a little bit too much information for us.
I don't think so.
But let's all keep things going in the right direction, okay?
It ain't gonna be no gain for sure.
Great. So we said Roshanda for surgery, so just make sure you hit.
Dr. Now isn't just watching the scale, he's eyeing the family dynamics too, pinpointing a backslide into weight gain as a group project. He's calling for group therapy to tackle what seems like a dysfunctional snack packing squad. The revelations keep rolling, and you're gonna want to see what's up next.
I'm really glad to be getting my weight loss surgery, but I'm still really nervous because I know I'm high risk and that anything could happen. But I'm not letting that shake me.
You guys can step out.
Because I know without this, I don't have much of a chance to be around for my future. So I'm having faith.
As the surgery day dawns, one sibling steps into the spotlight, mixing nerves with hope for a fresh start. It's a big moment, full of risk and high hopes for a turnaround. This segment sets the stage for an epic transformation. Hang tight, the reveal is just ahead.
Snacks.
My stomach
You're not
hurt.
eating stuff like
It ain't like that.
You ain't good.
Well, the next time you engage in that sort of behavior, I'd like for you during one of those breaks to stop and ask yourself aloud, why am I doing this?
Because it tastes good.
Is that the answer you would give yourself?
Yeah, because it do.
That's reality.
Well,
Finally, a little party never hurt anybody, right? The episode wraps with a bash celebrating the siblings' monumental weight loss. It's a rebirth party, people. They're reveling in their lighter lives, but it's clear the road ahead is still long and winding. But don't dash off yet. The after-party gossip is too good to miss.
Clarence, with what they want with their lives, they've been working towards. Because I know none of us is going to let each other stop until we make it and get to where we all want. So I'm really looking forward to that and what's ahead and in store for all of us. Because I know it's good things. And I can't wait.
Oh boy, here we go. The person describes food as their buddy, the kind that sticks around no matter what. They talk about munching away their stress even though they know it's not the best thing for them. The struggle to kick a lifelong habit of stress eating is real, and it's as tough as an old beef jerky. Up next, get ready for a childhood story that will tug at your heartstrings but also make you chuckle.
That's what I do to help me cope with things.
I need a roller cart.
Right.
We gonna have to get one.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me, but with the habit that I had so long, it's hard to change it. So I'm disappointed in myself for letting myself get to this place, but you know, you can't change the past.
Buckle up for a bit of a throwback. The individual takes us back to their kiddo days, talking about a peaceful life that gets rocked big time when they lose their mom. Growing up with church, Sunday school, and family meals made food equal love in their book. But hold on, the impact of losing their mom at 12 really shakes things up. Stick around, the emotional roller coaster is just getting started.
As a child, I have 3 siblings. My sister, my older brother, I have a deceased brother. I was a baby. And up until the time that I was 12, everything was really peaceful. My dad was always at work. He was the provider to bring in the finance, but my mom, she was a great stay-at-home, mom. She made sure that we didn't want for nothing. Both of my parents are Baptists.
You're not gonna believe this part. They walk us through the super tough day when they tried to wake up their mom in the hospital, but nada. That day left a big ol' scar, and ever since, food's been their go-to for a little comfort. It's heartbreaking, but hang in there. You've gotta hear how this all keeps spiraling.
My mother had asthma real bad, so one night she was having an attack. So my older brother, Terry, took mom to the hospital, and before she left, she said, if I don't make it back, tell everybody I love them. But, I'm not thinking that it's a possibility that my mom not gonna come back. So when we got to the hospital, when we went in the room, me and my sister, they let us go in there, and I was trying.
Things get even messier here. After their mom passed, Dad packed up and moved away, leaving our friend with their big sis. They felt pretty ditched, so what did they do? Yep, they turned to food for some solace. But don't wander off yet. The saga of sibling life and solo living is up next, and it's a doozy.
Started to turn food into a comfort. Food took my painful thoughts away, and it made me happy for that moment. When my mom passed away, my father moved away 3 months later with a lady that I didn't get along with. I moved in with my older sister, which is my only sister. I stayed with her for a few years.
She always was a good little girl. Once my mom passed, she had...
Fast forward to the teen angst years. They're piling on the pounds and feeling pretty left out in the cold without any parental backup. Food becomes their numero uno, their ride or die. But don't dash off yet, because things are about to get a slight bit hopeful, or at least less gloomy.
I saw her and I told Latonya, I said, you're gonna have to get control of your weight. She felt like she had control of it, because she said she was walking, she was in the gym exercising. But at some point, I guess, she stopped dieting and kept eating.
Like 5 years ago, I fell and broke my knee, so I went to the hospital, and that's when I got the motorized wheelchair.
Just when you think it's all doom and gloom, enter stage right, the fiancé. This new beau is all about loving our main character, extra pounds and all. They've got someone in their corner rooting for them, which is pretty sweet. But keep watching, because their journey to health is just picking up steam, and you don't want to miss what comes next.
Oh my God.
Buckle up, Buttercup. The video kicks off with someone confessing their unstoppable urge to munch on everything in sight, realizing their snack attacks are way out of hand. They've hit a real doozy of a wall trying to quit, but just can't shake the habit. You won't believe what's up next.
I always want to eat. And I know my eating's more out of control than it's ever been, and that I'm getting to a breaking point. But I've tried to stop and I can't, and I don't know what to do.
You want me to make 4 patties?
Can you do 6?
Yeah, I got enough to do 8. How many you want?
Why don't you do 8?
All right.
Yikes. Oops, what a pickle. A concerned relative spills the beans on our main character's mega appetite and lightning fast chomping. It's like watching a human vacuum in action, and they're seriously worried about their health ballooning out of control. Just wait till you see what's on the menu in the next clip.
Holly has a big appetite. It's like she can't get the food into her mouth fast enough. And I worry about Holly because it's just not healthy being that big. Don't want to lose her. Nobody's supposed to have to bury their children.
My parents and me have dinner, but that meal is just the start of my dinner. Because Ray has to work late, he comes home after we're finished.
Oh boy, here we go again. Reflecting on a day's worth of grub, our hero admits they're downing 4 or 5 full meals, plus snacks, and still not feeling stuffed. That constant cravings got them spooked about where this could all lead. Gear up, because the next part dives deeper.
You got the food, sweetie.
By the end of the day, I know I've eaten a lot. I've had probably 4 or 5 meals and a whole lot of snacks. And I'd keep eating if I could, because I'm never full and I always want to eat. And I know my eating's more out of control than it's ever been. And that
Talk about a game plan. Post-doctor visit, there's a new vibe of trying to ditch the wheelchair and step up the exercise. Progress seems to be poking its head despite the sweat and tears. You'll want to stick around for the juicy details coming right up.
Since my appointment with Dr. Now, I've been working on making the changes I need to do his diet and exercise to get my stamina up like I need. And I'm trying to rely less on the wheelchair and move around more. And I feel like I'm making progress and that I'm looking a little smaller. I just really hope it's enough because I'm sacrificing a lot and working really hard to do this.
Oh no.
Yep.
This part's a real tearjerker, struggling with new diet rules, feeling alone because the fam isn't on board. It's rough. They're wrestling with cravings and a dollop of depression, yet soldiering on without much support. Hang tight, because it's about to get even more real.
So completely changing that instantly just isn't easy at all. And what makes it even harder is that my family decided they weren't going to do the diet with me. Ray and my mom are still eating what they want, and having some of that temptation around me makes it even harder. So I feel really lonely and some days even depressed. But I know how important it is for me to do this, so I'm trying to just take it a day at a time and focus.
Big changes coming through. After getting a stern talking to from the doc, it's out with the old snacks and in with the new diet, taking it 1 meal at a time to avoid a total meltdown. Don't go anywhere. The emotional roller coaster is just picking up speed.
Seeing the doctor, the first thing we did was get rid of the food that was not on the diet. It was really hard to let some of that go. I've really had to take it a meal at a time because if I think about it, I'll get totally overwhelmed.
Start eating, y'all already done. Well, yeah, before you eat it, figure out how many calories.
Mine came to 345.
Here's a twist, using ice cream as a step counter reward. Our protagonist uses those sweet treats to motivate a bit of outdoor leg stretching. It's like a little sugar-coated exercise. But don't scoot away just yet. The next bit digs into the deep stuff.
With the ice cream, and it starts to make my day get better at that point. But the ice cream and the snacks are just the start. It's good, but I get hungrier as I eat it. You know, I need something bigger. So what I like to get for my first meal is pizza, usually. I like pizza a lot, and I eat a lot of pizza.
Let's get real about food love. Our star chats about how munching has always been their go-to comfort since they were knee-high. Cutting back feels like losing a best buddy. Keep your eyes peeled because the story gets thicker and the plot juicier.
Who orders the wings and the order of cheesy bread? But after I finish, you know I'm still hungry. And I start thinking about what I'm gonna have next. Because food is what's there for me and always has been there for me to make me feel better since I was very young. This has all been very hard for me, but my mom is helping me keep on track and helping more.
Here's a real knee knocker. Grocery shopping turns into an epic saga of pain and perseverance, showing just how tough things have gotten. It's a battle against their own body, and boy, it's rough. The next scene really lays it on thick, so stick around.
It's a lot, because I'm not eating nothing I like, and I feel like I don't have a moment to rest. Because if I stop, she on me.
Don't put no lot of oil in that pan either. You don't need but a little bit. You through cooking?
Yeah.
And here comes the cavalry, family support. No junk food in the house and lots of pep talks to keep spirits high. They're towing the line thanks to the cheer squad at home. Don't dash off yet, we're about to wrap this up with a bang.
You see how quick I go home now. Peace out, Ma. Thank you. I love you.
Me too, bye.
No way, did that just happen? Angie's bunking with her brother Lee while she sorts out where she's gonna park her slippers longer term. Living out of a suitcase isn't a blast, but hey, family hugs make it a tad better, right? Just as she was getting used to feeling miserable all the time post-surgery, things started looking up. Turns out the doc might have been right. It was all in her head. You won't believe how she turns it around in the next bit.
I've been back in Ohio for a few months now. My brother Lee has let me stay with him until I can figure out a more long-term option for my living situation. But it's been really nice being around family again. You know, after Dr. Now told me my sickness and pain after surgery was in my head and that there was nothing physical he could treat to make it better, I figured if being miserable was my new normal.
Guess who's shedding pounds like dropping hot potatoes? Angie hits the clinic with a spring in her step to get the latest digits on her weight. She's been nailing her diet and honestly, hopes she's knocking on the 300s. Fingers crossed, she's melting those pounds away. Keep watching. The doc's reaction is just around the corner, and it's a kicker.
Me and Mandy are at the clinic here in Ohio to see where my weight's at and how I'm doing. And I think I'm gonna have a good number to share with Dr. Now. The last time I saw him was like 3.5 months ago, and I weighed 415 pounds then. And I'm supposed to be losing 20 to 30 pounds a month, so that means I should be between the range of 325 and 355.
And the plot thickens. On the blower with Dr. Now, Angie finds out she's rocked down to a cool 310.6 pounds from, get this, over 600. That's like losing a whole nother person. Dr. Now is all cheers on the phone, talking future plans to snip away the extra. Angie's all ears and full of motivation. Coming up, watch her catch up with her fam.
Thanks for progress. Keep it up. So, have you been talking to Dr. Paradise?
Yes.
And that's helping you to stay focused with your eating habit and your overall well-being, right?
Yes.
And I'm really proud of your progress.
You won't believe how chuffed Angie is. After all the sweat and tears, she's finally reaping the joys of being closer to her kids and grandkids. It's all smiles and warm fuzzies as she talks about making up for lost time and diving into family life head first. With her health getting its groove back, she's all about those precious moments now. Up next, Angie's about to treat herself, and it's pretty darn sweet.
He's proud of me means a lot, especially after how hard the last 2 years have been. So it just makes me feel really good to be here now, where I'm finally getting the life that I always wanted. I have to hold up my pants. Finally getting to a healthy place means everything to me, because all I ever wanted was to be happy with my family. I wasn't a part of my kids' life as much as I wanted.
Ready for a jaw-dropping makeover? Angie decides it's time to spruce up the exterior to match her fantastic progress. Off to the salon she goes, buzzing with excitement for her first pro hairdo in ages. Sitting pretty in that salon chair, she's all giggles and grins, ready for the big reveal. The transformation? Stellar. She barely recognizes herself, and neither will you. Stick around for the grand finale. It's a real tear-jerker.
And now that I'm starting to believe in myself, and I can have everything I want out of life.
Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Yes.
It may not be easy, but I just have to work at it, so that's what I'm gonna keep on doing. I'll keep working to stay healthy and fight to keep going, because I'm worth it.
The anticipation is palpable as Nathan checks in for his procedure. Nathan arrives at the hospital excited about his weight loss surgery, a step he has been anticipating for years to significantly improve his health and lifestyle. Stay tuned to witness the transformative conversation that follows.
We have to put these on. I never get these on, right? They're gray this time. I'm here at the hospital for my weight loss surgery, and I'm excited to finally get something I've needed for years.
The journey to a new beginning starts here. The morning of the surgery starts with a brief consultation. Dr. Now congratulates Nathan on his pre-surgery weight loss, which has made the procedure less risky. The medical team is ready to start the surgery, signaling a pivotal moment in Nathan's weight loss journey. Up next, Nathan reflects deeply on the impact of today's surgery.
Nathan, you ready for your big day today?
I am.
All right. So far, you have done a good job on losing weight, and that makes surgery and risk much less. So you're doing good, and you're ready for this.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna get you started, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.
This is a significant turning point in Nathan's life. Nathan reflects on the significance of the surgery day, seeing it as a rebirth into a new life. He expresses his anticipation and hope for the future, ready to leave his old self behind and embrace the changes that await him post-surgery. His hopes set the stage for Dr. Now's detailed surgical plan.
I don't take for granted what today means and how important this is for me, because I'm starting a new life today. So this is kind of like a birth in a weird way, because it's the official start of the new me. So I'm excited about that and the fresh start that it's gonna give me, because I'm leaving the old me behind. And when I wake up, I'm going to be a new person ready for a new life.
The stage is set for a life-changing procedure. Dr. Nowzaradan outlines the surgical plan to perform a gastric sleeve operation, emphasizing Nathan's successful weight loss efforts that have brought him to this point. Despite the progress, the surgery carries high risks due to Nathan's current weight and the strain it puts on his body. The tension mounts as the surgery begins.
Today we're going to attempt to do a gastric sleeve on Nathan. So far, he's done a great job and has continued to lose weight and lost another 14 pounds this past month. He's down to 521, so he's motivated and he's working hard and started doing what he needs. So I think he's ready for his weight loss surgery. Give me a knife. Okay, starting the first incision.
Every moment counts in this delicate operation. During the surgery, the operating room is prepared with utmost care to manage the risks associated with Nathan's condition. The team works diligently to ensure the procedure is completed safely and efficiently, understanding the delicate balance required due to Nathan's health status. What happens next is crucial to his recovery.
But he's still around 500 pounds and he's not very tall. So this still is going to be high-risk surgery. Go a little bit higher. Okay, let's transition now with the robot, because all that weight is putting a significant amount of strain on his body to where any number of small things can push his body to the limit.
Here's where precision meets hope. Dr. Nowzaradan explains the surgical procedure in detail, stating that the operation will significantly reduce the size of Nathan's stomach by about 90%, which will limit his food intake and reduce his appetite, providing a crucial tool for his weight loss. The results of the surgery are about to be revealed.
So the surgery would not be a long operation. Then hopefully we will be able to complete it without issue and give Nathan an important tool that will help him lose more weight, because what this surgery does is reduce the stomach by 90%, leaving a small narrow tube that looks similar to a sleeve. So the patient's food intake is physically limited.
A remarkable transformation has just unfolded. Post-surgery, Dr. Nowzaradan reports a successful operation with Nathan's stomach significantly reduced in size. This reduction is expected to help Nathan feel full quicker, eat less, and lose weight more effectively. The future looks bright, and the next steps in his journey are promising.
Nathan's surgery went very well. We were able to complete his sleeve gastrectomy, and he's doing very well. Nathan had a very long stomach and a big stomach. We were able to remove 80 to 85% of his stomach. This is Nathan's stomach we took out. It has a very long stomach, and that can hold a lot of food.
As we look ahead, the path to recovery is clear. Looking ahead, Nathan is required to follow a strict liquid diet for a month to allow proper healing. Projections for weight loss are optimistic, with an expected rapid loss in the initial months post-surgery. Dr. Now also reflects on the challenges and long-term goals for both Nathan and another patient, Amber, stressing the importance of addressing their psychological issues related to eating. Keep watching, their journey is far from over.
And the dynamic behind all this unhealthy eating, but I think he's going to do very well. I'm a little bit more concerned about Amber because she already had the weight loss surgery. So she already has had a tool to help her. And it failed because she ultimately didn't stick to doing what she needed.
You gotta see this. Lonnie and John are totally freaking out as they face the start of their weight loss journey. They're super stressed, and it's pretty clear that this is a massive deal for both of them. They're about to dive into something huge. And man, the tension is through the roof. You think this is intense. Just wait till you see what's up next.
This is so stressful. I've gained a little bit of weight since last time I weighed.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
It's been a while since I've had my weight checked.
It's But it's a big number, yeah.
Guess what's next? John's popping the confetti 2 months after his surgery, totally thrilled about being fully healed and shedding all that skin. He and Amber are hitting the town to toast to his recovery, and it's a whole new beginning for them. If you thought this was fun, the date night they've got planned is even cooler.
It's been 2 months since my surgery and I'm finally fully recovered. And having all that skin gone feels amazing. And tonight, me and Amber are going on a date to celebrate recovery. Whenever I was 600 pounds, it really put a crimp in our relationship because she was my caretaker. But that's not how it is anymore.
Talk about a deep moment. Lonnie is taking a trip down memory lane, comparing his rough past to the shiny future he's dreaming up now. It's pretty overwhelming, but in a good way, thinking about the life he's starting to carve out for himself. If you're hooked now, just wait till you see what comes after this heart to heart.
Before, I was just barely getting by. Now I get to think about the life I actually want, and it's overwhelming. But tonight, I just want to be in the moment and enjoy every second of it.
I'm very proud of John and his progress and what he's done. John losing the weight that he did has really changed our life. It's made a big difference in our family.
Heartwarming alert. John's big-time weight loss has not only turned his life around, but also made his family super proud. They're all chatting about how this change has brought new light into their lives, and they can't wait for what's ahead. Next up, more awesome family vibes that'll make you want to hug someone.
John losing the weight that he did has really changed our life. It's made a big difference in our family. I'm so proud of John's accomplishments, and I'm really looking forward to the future.
Your hair looks good today.
Thank you.
We all got dressed up together.
Should have wore matching colors.
No.
Get you
We
on that.
don't match.
Check this out. John's life is like totally new and improved. He's all about making precious memories with his family now, especially since he used to miss out on so much. This touching moment shows just how much his new life means to him and his family. Stick around, because what happens next is even more touching.
My whole life is transformed. And now the biggest thing for me is going to be building memories with my family. The whole time I've known Caleb, he's known me as someone who can barely get around. And now I have a chance to change all that. I do feel like I'm making up for lost time.
This will melt your heart. Caleb is super stoked about doing all these cool activities with his dad, something old John could never dream of. It's a big win for the father-son duo, showing how much life has changed for the better. And guess what? There's more feel-good stuff on the way.
I'm really proud of my dad for losing all that weight. It's changed my life a lot, being able to do stuff with him.
Right there, leave it. Don't reel it in unless you got to buy it.
Boating was not something he could do when he was 600 pounds, so it makes me feel good that he's feeling great now.
John is buzzing with excitement about his upcoming picnic date. Yeah, a picnic, something he never could have managed before. His jittery anticipation is totally relatable and kind of sweet as he steps into a new chapter of social outings and dating. Keep watching. The picnic itself is a blast and you don't want to miss it.
Richard did tell me it's gonna be sort of like a picnic. Going on a damn picnic. Fat people don't go on picnics, you don't sit on the ground. It's insane. You can't get up. So, you know, like it's just, oh, everything's just awesome.
This is a biggie. John's all giddy about going on this unique date, a totally new experience for him after his weight loss. It's all kinds of adorable and inspiring, seeing him embrace life this way. And just when you think it can't get any better, the next scene is a doozy. So don't go anywhere.
I'm too tall. Oh my God.
My inspiration for this date was, I've actually seen, in movies and such, people go on picnic dates. I was like, well, that's never something I've never done, before, and thought it would be something, some fun and something new for the both of us.
Can you believe this? John's living out one of his biggest dreams, zooming around a racetrack. Thanks to his bro Lonnie, he's getting a taste of speed and freedom, something he couldn't even think about before. It's pure joy and excitement, and you better stick around because the race is about to get even wilder.
I grew up going to dirt track races as a kid, and this by far has been one of the best days of my life. Before, I was in a chair, in a scooter. I couldn't even walk from the car to the middle of the racetrack.
Brace yourselves, the roller coaster is just leaving the station. At the start of the video, we dive right into Chris's world, and it's a doozy with his mom popping back into his life. It's up in the air whether she'll be his rock or his hard place, helping him or just handing him more excuses. They're talking a big game about saving Chris's life, so let's see if they walk the walk.
This is all gonna be up to Chris. And the question is, with his mom coming back in his life, if she's gonna be the support he needs, or she's gonna end up enabling him. Hopefully, both of them are serious about what they are saying, and they are ready to do what it takes to save Chris' life.
Buckle up, folks. It's about to get bumpy. You've got to see this to believe it. Every morning, Chris battles his bed to get up, and it's like watching a walrus do gymnastics. He's not just rolling out of bed, he's rolling, flipping, and flopping because he can't use a regular bed and has to perform a full-on ground routine just to stand up. It's tough for him, but he's taking it one somersault at a time. Up next, watch how Chris tackles the kitchen.
I'm too big to sleep in a normal bed, so I have to sleep on a mattress 1 foot off the floor. And to get to my feet, I roll forward out of bed really fast, kind of like a somersault. I lean back and then I whip my legs forward and it just pulls the rest of me up to standing. My body weight just kind of flings me on my feet.
It's a real hoot. Grab your snacks, this part's juicy. When Chris hits the kitchen, it's like a food frenzy. He starts eating and just can't hit the brakes. He calls it going red, but it's more like a red alert for his fridge. Eating for him is less about hunger and more about filling a void, making loneliness take a back seat while he chows down. But don't go anywhere. Chris's story is about to spice up even more.
I make the meal with my stomach, not with my brain. So I have a really big meal, and when I start eating, as soon as I hit that first bite, I eat it all. I call it going red. I can't stop. When I'm eating, I don't think of anything, and it clears my mind. The food, when I eat food, at least for the time that I'm eating it, it helps take the lonely away.
Hold on to your socks, because they're about to get knocked off. Chris hits the doc's office for a reality check, and the scales don't lie. He's weighing in at a whopping 620. The doc gets all up in his business, asking about his daughter and his goals, kind of making it the real deal pep talk time. This chat's got all the seriousness of a heart-to-heart, but watch how Chris steps up to the plate next. It's seriously impressive.
All right, so Chris, you're 36 years old and 620. What do you do in Oklahoma?
Right now, I'm not doing anything in Oklahoma.
Any goals?
Oh yes, I definitely have some goals. My biggest thing is I want to do things with my daughter, but I also want to. There's a lot of things I want to do for myself.
So you have a daughter too?
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the nitty-gritty. The doc lays down the law with a diet plan that's all about protein and not much else. Chris, looking to turn his life around, nods along, probably dreaming about steak already. He's got a mountain to climb with his health, but he's lacing up his boots and ready to tackle it head on. Stick around because Chris is about to turn his day-to-day into something out of a Rocky montage.
It's been about a month since I seen Dr. Now for my first appointment. Coming back took us 12 hours because of traffic and the weather. So it was a hard trip on me, but worth it because of the help I got from Dr. Now to start to turn my life around.
Now, this is where the magic happens. Chris gives video games the boot and gets on his feet with a VR setup that's got him moving more than a jitterbug in a jar. He's reading up, eating right, and even throwing in fasting days to kick his metabolism into high gear. It's like he's turned his life into a fitness game, and he's leveling up fast. Watch as he starts smashing his goals. It's about to get even more epic.
I read Dr. Now's book and all the papers he gave me, and I feel like I've learned the ins and outs of his 1,200 calorie a day diet. Need the lettuce? But I've added some bigger steps onto it for me, because every 5 days I'm fasting for 5 days. I didn't eat anything in that time. Onion? I just do water and vitamins, so I'm hoping that gives me an edge to lose weight faster.
Ever seen a light bulb moment in real time? Chris is hitting epiphanies left and right, realizing food's been his band-aid for loneliness. He's setting his sights on a future where he's healthier, happier, and hanging with his daughter, not just stuck on the sidelines. It's deep, it's real, and it's got more feel-good vibes than a basket of puppies. Don't touch that dial, the feel-good vibes are just ramping up.
And then I do enjoy fasting. I feel really good when I do it. I know it helps me lose weight. Just want to make sure that I'm doing it healthy.
Well, that's good, but it is better to do intermittent fasting every other day. Don't eat anything for 16 hours from the dinner. Okay, that will be much healthier to do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all, Chris pulls a fast one. The doc's all set to slice and dice with weight loss surgery, but Chris is already already shedding pounds like last year's fashion. He's pondering if he even needs the surgery now that he's on a roll. It's a plot twist worthy of a soap opera, and trust me, you'll want to see how it unfolds. Chris is full of surprises.
All right, as soon as you do and lose some more weight, we start the process and see if we can get you ready for weight loss surgery so you can be able to maintain healthy weight and be productive and get back to your life and change it like it should be.
You won't believe this part, family to the rescue. As Chris sheds the pounds, his family steps up, turning their home into a mini boot camp. They're all about the healthy eats and family feats, pushing each other to be their best. It's like watching a sitcom where everyone's on a diet, and honestly, it's as heartwarming as it is hilarious. And just when you think it can't get any more uplifting, stick around. Chris and his crew are about to raise the roof.
Keeping up with your weight loss and stay on track. So keep it up, and we work with you as long as you can do that. We support you and see how you're doing with this plan going forward, okay? In the meantime, if you have any issues or anything, let me know.
I will.
Thank you, Doc.
All right, we'll see you then.
That was quite the revelation. Cillas expresses concern about his emotional eating habits as he heads to therapy, emphasizing the urgency of addressing his issues before they worsen. He acknowledges the link between his emotional eating and his past weight gain, showing a willingness to engage with the therapy process openly. His therapist stresses the importance of confronting emotional challenges to prevent further detrimental behaviors. Just when you think it's intense, the next moment takes it a step further.
Right now, I'm headed to a therapy session that Dr. Now wants me to have.
Oh, here we go.
He says I'm going back to my emotional eating and that I need to start the process of dealing with that before it gets worse. And I can see what he's saying about that. Like Dr. Now said, I would have never got to over 700 pounds if I didn't have an eating disorder. So I'm trying not to close myself off, and I'm going into this with an open mind.
What a deep dive into personal struggles. In his therapy session, Cillas discusses the lack of a father-son bond with his stepfather, despite having his basic needs met. He expresses a desire for his stepchildren to never feel unloved or uncared for, contrasting his own upbringing. This conversation highlights his ongoing struggle with family dynamics and his efforts to be a better parent than he experienced. The upcoming segment adds even more layers to his emotional journey.
Now, Cillas, I'm hearing you say that your stepfather didn't make an active effort to bond with you and form a father-son relationship.
You know, he, as far as taking care of me, providing, like that was there. I never was ever without or hungry or anything like that. You know what I mean? But as far as like a bond, like a father and son should have, there was never any of that. Like I am my mother's child.
Can you believe the courage it takes to open up like that? Cillas shares with his therapist that he and his stepfather now have a superficial relationship, avoiding deep topics. He is encouraged to use his newfound voice to express his past feelings, which can potentially transform his current relationships. This therapy session serves as a pivotal moment for Cillas, pushing him to communicate openly and possibly mend strained relationships. What comes next might just tug at your heartstrings.
Cillas, what's your current relationship like with your mom and your stepdad today?
Me and my stepdad, we talk, and I don't bring anything up. Like, you couldn't ask my mom about anything that I've told you today because she wouldn't know.
So this is definitely the opportunity for a new beginning, because now that you've found your voice and you can express how you've always felt, you really allow the people around you an opportunity to be aware and do differently.
This is a heartwarming turn of events. Feeling empowered after therapy, Cillas is optimistic about his progress and acknowledges the emotional but positive nature of his session. He looks forward to applying the insights gained from therapy to his life, specifically how he can improve interactions with his family. His mother's upcoming visit is seen as an opportunity to address unresolved issues from his childhood. The anticipation builds as we move to the next clips.
Well, thank you for being here, Cillas. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
I feel that was really good for me. It was emotional, but I feel like it was in a good way. And I think Lola gave me a lot of things to think about and consider, especially with the homework. So I know what I need to do to take my next step.
This next part is truly moving. Cillas prepares for a difficult conversation with his mother about his feelings of exclusion from the family after she remarried. He recounts feeling sidelined in favor of his siblings and struggles with these unresolved emotions. This candid conversation aims to foster understanding and healing between him and his mother, highlighting his journey towards emotional wellness. Get ready, because the conversation takes an even deeper dive next.
After my therapy appointment with Lola a few weeks ago, I called my mom and asked her to come down here to visit me. So she's spending time with me that I've really enjoyed. But my goal is to talk to her about some stuff from my childhood while she's here. And I know it's not gonna be easy for me.
Just when you think he's achieved so much, Cillas reflects on the progress made in therapy and his skin removal surgery, noting the physical and emotional improvements in his life. He feels proud of his achievements and is encouraged by his doctor's support, emphasizing the significant weight loss he's managed to maintain. This moment underscores his commitment to continuing his health journey. Keep watching. The next part is even more inspiring.
Now we got the nurse in here. Jessica's gonna help us with this. All right. Oh, look like he's healing good. I'm very proud of Cillas. He has worked hard over the last year and a half and come a long way because of that. He only has around 80 pounds to lose to get to his target weight.
As we approach a milestone, Cillas nears his target weight. He feels a sense of accomplishment and readiness to pursue personal goals, including marriage. His doctor's praise reinforces his success, marking a critical milestone in his weight loss journey. This consultation offers hope and motivation for Cillas to maintain his health gains and pursue a fulfilling life. Stay tuned, because what's coming next shows just how far he's come.
I'm really excited about life and all the things I'm gonna be able to start doing.
You're getting the hang of this.
All right.
Yeah,
you got that, bud. I'm still working hard to lose more, and I'm gonna get my last skin removal. And I'm gonna do what I need to get to my target and achieve what I need to get healthy and stay healthy for the rest of my life.
Get a load of this. Dr. Now lays it out for Brianne that tipping the scales at over 700 pounds at just 30 years old means it's high time for a mega change. He's offering her a spot in his famous weight loss program, but the catch: she needs to pack up her bags and move to Houston. Brianne, pumped and ready, says she's all in. You think this is wild? Just wait for what's coming up.
Brianne, you're 30 years old and over 700 pounds. The only hope is to change now. So if I accept you into my program, you will need to move down to Houston. Are you willing to do that?
100%.
Good.
All right, here comes the drama. Dr. Now has set a whopper of a challenge for Brianne. Shed 120 pounds in 2 short months. She's up for the challenge, stepping onto the scale with high hopes. But oh boy, nerves kick in and suddenly she's feeling queasy. In a twist no one saw coming, she's got to pause the weigh-in for an emergency barf break. Stick around, it gets even juicier.
Doc told me I had to lose 120 pounds in 2 months. So that means I need to have made it down to 622 today.
Hey Brianne, how are you?
Hang on a second. I need a bag.
We should take her to the hospital. After running some tests, we were able to determine that Brianne currently is suffering from some food poisoning.
Oh boy, here's where things get really tangled. After some serious tummy troubles and a scare with unexpected bleeding, Brianne rushes to the hospital. The bombshell? She might be pregnant, which is a total head spinner because she thought her size made that impossible. With emotions running high and her plans in a twist, the journey just got a lot more complicated. Buckle up, because there's another curveball just around the corner.
You'll never believe what Dr. Now told me. He said I was pregnant and that it's possible I may have had a miscarriage. Pregnant. That was something I hadn't even considered as a possibility. I know when I was back in Oregon, Rick and me had some time together where we got to be intimate with each other. But I thought that being a mom was just something that was impossible for me.
You won't believe what's next. Dr. Now has to figure out how Brianne's possible bun in the oven will affect her weight loss surgery plans. With everything up in the air, he lays out the need for some serious blood work to keep tabs on what's actually happening. This adds a whole new layer of drama to Brianne's already packed journey. Don't go anywhere, because the next bit is a real doozy.
So, in order to determine, we're gonna have to look at your level of the pregnancy test for the next week or 2, okay?
Okay.
Your HCG was very high. That's the hormone that the secretory placenta we're measuring, and that was very high. And so if you lost pregnancy, we'll see a significant dip down on that.
Okay.
In about 3-4 weeks, they'll come to 0.
Hold on to your seats, folks. During another heart-to-heart, Dr. Now checks in on Brianne, stressing that no matter the baby news, she can't let her health goals slide off the radar. He's tweaking her plan to fit her new circumstances, aiming to keep her on the straight and narrow. The situation is still super tense, but you've got to see what happens next.
I'm still looking forward to having skin surgeries, and it's hard because something that I've wanted for so long is like right in my hands and could be slipping, and it's just hard. What Dr. Now said that this does show that I can get pregnant, that did make me feel good because now I can possibly start a family with Rick.
It's a total cliffhanger. Guess who's back? Just rolled out of the hospital, and she's both jazzed to be home and totally freaking out about it. The woman shares her mixed bag of emotions about flying solo at home after the safety net of the hospital. She's got Bella in her corner, but once Bella jets, it's all on her. Freedom tastes sweet, but oh boy, the solo act is nerve-wracking. Check out what's brewing next when the diet drama unfolds.
Today I'm home after being in the hospital for a while, and I feel really good to have my freedom again. But to be honest, I'm real scared about being here because living alone at home freaks me out. I can't imagine going to work, but I have no choice. I've had Bella help me as much as I need her help for.
All right, diet or delight? Tough call. She's wrestling with her diet, pondering why she shouldn't just treat herself if the end game is all the same. While munching down, she's hit by a wave of guilty pleasure. But her family's not having it, especially her daughter, who's all kinds of worried. Brace yourselves, folks, because the home drama is about to get extra spicy.
So, I've been following the diet. Sometimes it's just like, why bother? If food makes me happy and I'm gonna die anyways.
Really hard to watch my mom like this.
It's so good it makes me want to cry.
Is it actually really that good?
It really is.
It breaks my heart seeing my mom.
Home sweet home. More like home sweat home, thanks to the busted AC. Initially all seemed well, but then the scene got dicey real quick. From chilling to chillingly overwhelming, our gal is struggling to spot any silver lining amidst the homecoming chaos. Stick around, you won't want to miss the meltdown that's on the horizon.
At first, everything was fine, and then everything went south really fast.
I just want to go back. I'm so disappointed about the Central Air situation.
And it just progressively got worse.
I'm so overwhelmed. I still shoving food like that face.
It's really hard to watch her spiral like that.
You could cut the tension with a knife here. The family's going through it, with her daughter trying to sprinkle some positivity into the mix, but let's just say it's not taking. The emotional roller coaster they're riding is getting bumpier by the minute. Wait till you see how they navigate the next curveball.
People are helping you. People want good things for you. That is a positive.
I want $6 million. Is that helping anything?
Yeah, and people in hell want ice water, Mom.
See, we all want, and it doesn't work.
Well, it's already working, Mom. Look at where you're at. Look at who is here for you.
Against all odds, our heroine is clocking in some wins. Despite her rough month, she's hustling hard on her weight loss and getting a bit more mobile. Swapping the walker for wobbly walks, she's pushing limits and taking names. Don't go anywhere, because her road to recovery is just heating up.
This past month has just been hard. Harder than I thought it would be. But I haven't let that stop me from working hard to make it to my weight loss and mobility goals. And I know I've made more progress this past month because I'm back to handling more on my own. I still need my walker if I get too tired, but I can walk some without it now, so I'm using it a lot less. It's just when I push myself too hard that I have to get it.
Big moves are being made. She's sticking to the diet, mostly, but isn't shy about sneaking in a cheeky treat here and there. With a hospital visit looming to check her progress, she's all in, hoping her efforts will pave the way to surgery in Houston. Stay tuned, because the lead up to her hospital check-in is bound to be a doozy.
It's way too hard without something stopping me from eating, and help me change my habits because I just can't do it on my own. So I desperately need to get weight loss surgery, or I'm not going to be able to succeed at this and change my life the way I need. And I've worked really hard to be able to move towards getting it. And hopefully when I go to the hospital next week, it all goes as planned.
Can I get some lunch? Not my feet. Alright, kicking things off with a classic mix-up, Latonya wants lunch, not a foot rub. She's got a big personality and an even bigger appetite, and she's not shy about it. It's a quirky reminder of her ongoing battles with diet, wrapped in a bit of comic relief. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more real, keep your eyes peeled for what's next.
I barely can even, take care of my fiance as a woman because of me being overweight. And I don't want to be unfair to him. He's completely devoted to me because I helped him get out of prison.
He's completely devoted to me because I helped him get out of prison. You won't believe this. Latonya lays down the loyalty card, tying her fiance's devotion to her bold rescue mission from the slammer. It's a mix of drama and gratitude, all stirred up in the pot of their complex relationship. And oh boy, you've got to stick around for the juicy bits coming up.
But still, I don't want him to feel like he have to take care of me, you know.
Anything she asks me to do, I help her with. And she don't want to be a burden on her, but she not a burden, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna let me help her cook, because she know I can't cook.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me. Boom, truth bomb dropped. Latonya hits us with the hard truth about her unhealthy noshing habits and how tough it is to quit. It's like trying to say no to grandma's cookies. Nearly impossible. This is a raw peek into her struggle, and yep, there's more gold to mine just around the corner.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me, but with the habit that I had so long, it's hard to change that. So I'm disappointed in myself for letting myself get to this place. But, you know, you can't change the past.
But then when I was 12, everything changed because that's when my mom died very suddenly. Whoa, things just got deep. Latonya shares the devastating game changer of losing her mom at 12, which really turned her world upside down. This is the root of her food as comfort habit, filling the void with every bite. Hang tight, because the ride on this emotional roller coaster is about to get bumpier.
And I love eating for that reason, because food always meant love. But then when I was 12, everything changed, because that's when my mom died very suddenly. My mother had asthma real bad, so one night she was having an attack. So my older brother, Terry, took mom to the hospital, and before she left,
it was the food that made me feel better. Here's a shocker, not. After flying the coop young, Latonya found her solace in snacks, turning food into her feel-good friend. It's a glimpse into how her comfort eating started, packing more layers than a triple-decker sandwich. And guess what? The saga continues, and you won't want to miss what's up next.
It was the food that made me feel better. I was going to drop out of school, but my godmother got a hold of me and made me finish.
Latonya going through a depression. She started eating more and staying to herself a lot, and that bothered me. I can't really explain it, but she changed a lot.
You know how God worked things out. Get a load of this cosmic coincidence. Latonya dishes on how fate, and maybe a bit of divine matchmaking, brought her and her beau together, showing her unshakable optimism through the health storms. It's a sweet nod to the man upstairs, and trust me, the sweetness doesn't stop here.
Know how God worked things out. But now, I need to be able to live long enough for us to grow old together. A few years back, I went to see Dr. Now. But I don't think he ever took me really seriously, because I decided that I wasn't ready yet. I couldn't commit to doing a program, but now I'm thinking that I need to go back and see him again.
All right, baby. Thanks big, short, but oh so sweet. Latonya gives a quick thanks to her nephew Adrian for being her errand hero, highlighting her reliance on family for even the small stuff. This brief exchange paints a picture of her daily life, dependent yet deeply connected. Keep watching, because the family fun is just heating up.
Yeah. Would you tell Adrian I'm coming, please? And you guys can go on and get the boards and stuff ready, so it can be already ready.
All right, baby.
Thanks, bud. Thank you.
Everybody got a hobby, and food is my hobby. And here's the kicker. While cruising the grocery aisles, Latonya admits food is her hobby. This lighthearted confession shows her love for food shopping is as strong as her cravings. It's a fun little twist to her story, showing food is more than just sustenance. It's her sport, and there's more tasty tales right around the corner.
Once I get inside, I'll be in the store for hours because I don't know the next time when I'm gonna go. Everybody got a hobby, and food is my hobby. Oh, y'all get some donuts.
The glazed donuts?
Get the strawberry ones too, them different. I eat about 6 times per day.
It's so hard to stop because the food. It just feels so good, you know? Here comes another zinger. Latonya confesses her struggle with ditching her foodie habits, describing eating as blissful as a day at the spa. It's a straightforward look at her battle with comfort eating, stubborn as an old cat. Hang on, because the grand finale is about to dish out the ultimate comfort food for thought.
I won't be around a lot longer. I want to change that. I want to save my life because I don't want to be this person anymore. I don't want to be in this body. My body feel like it's my prison. I'm ready to get out of it.
So here's Joyce, chilling at a whopping 759 pounds in Gardner, Kansas. She's pretty convinced she's past the point of no return. Joyce leans heavily on her buddy Don for everything from getting out of bed to surviving the day. You'll want to stick around to see how this unfolds.
Dawn lives with me and takes care of me, and without her, things would be even worse because I can't even get out of bed on my own. That's how bad off my body is now. And then once I'm up, I'm barely even able to go a few feet at one time. My weight's too much for me to move around.
Joyce's life is kind of a circus, and not the fun kind. She relies on a friend to help with her daily routines, which takes forever and is super embarrassing for her. It's like needing a pit crew for life's basic needs. Trust me, you haven't seen anything yet.
Once she does that, I have to move back on the potty to clean my backside and other areas that get easily infected if we ignore them. And after that, we move to the last location and we finish the upper half of my body and my legs sitting in the recliner.
Eating is the highlight of Joyce's day. It's the one thing she looks forward to, kind of like waiting for the next episode of your favorite show. It's her escape from reality, but spoiler alert, it's also her biggest trap. And guess what? It's about to get even more tangled.
Last meal the night before. That first bite is the best moment of my day. When I'm eating, I think nothing. That's what the best part of it is when I'm sitting there eating, I have no worries about anything. I'm just thinking about how good the food is. And that's my life. I'll sit there in my recliner for the rest of the day.
Grab your tissues, folks. Joyce's backstory is a bumpy ride, starting with her parents splitting up and her mom's string of boyfriends. Food became her shoulder to cry on, which honestly didn't help her waistline. Buckle up, because her story takes more twists and turns.
My parents got divorced like when I was around 3, and my father was not present in my life after they divorced. So I was mostly just with my mother, but things changed when I was 7, because that's when my mom started dating someone who would become my stepdad. But when they decided to get married, my mom moved in with them, but sent me to live with my grandma.
Teen Joyce lands a gig at a fast food joint, which is like giving a kid the keys to a candy store. Bad idea, right? She had all the burgers and fries at her fingertips, which just added fuel to the fire. And oh boy, the family drama heats up next.
But when I was 21, I started seeing someone. And when things started to get serious between us, I started having these nightmares with me and an event that happened with one of my stepbrothers. When I was 8, my mom and stepdad left my stepbrother to babysit me. I went to sleep and I woke up with him sitting on my bed.
It's like a reality TV show over at Joyce's place. Her family and friends are freaking out over her eating habits, but feel pretty helpless about it. It's a mix of concern and face palms all around. The plot thickens when Joyce decides she needs serious help.
Large amounts of food, I'm livid. I'm just livid. But I'm really always really fearful. I live in a lot of fear because I
think Joyce is at the point now where she knows she really does have to do something. Joyce can't go on much longer like this. It's gonna kill her.
I called all the local doctors and none of them are even willing to try and help me. So going all the way to Texas is my only option. And I'm terrified about it because this isn't gonna be easy at all. But there's no way for me to come.
All right, it's game time. Joyce hits up Dr. Now in Houston because local docs just can't handle her case. It's her Hail Mary pass, and man, is it a doozy. You'll want to see how her road trip to Texas goes. It's like a season finale cliffhanger.
Like the end, if I don't do this, then it's just kind of waiting until my body gives out and I'm not here, so it's worth the risk to me. And then I'm really worried that they're gonna have a hard time getting me in the transport, and I just have to trust this is gonna be worth it.
You think road trips are tough? Try it when you're Joyce. Getting her ready and out the door is more intense than a space shuttle launch. And when she finally gets going, it's a whole saga. Up next, Joyce meets the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Now.
You did pretty good.
Not only does the stress of it all take a toll on Joyce's physical health, it also starts affecting her mentally.
It's so much scarier than I was even imagining. And I'm just terrified that this isn't gonna work and something's gonna go wrong.
Here comes the boss man. Dr. Now takes one look at Joyce and rolls up his sleeves. She's in a ton of pain and freaking out, but Dr. Now is on it. Just when you think it's all serious, wait till you see how Joyce deals with actual medical advice.
Severely deteriorated, and she likely doesn't have much time before things get even worse for her. All right, now that we got you inside, you feeling okay?
Feeling much better now.
So Joyce is not exactly thrilled with the whole medical intervention thing. It's like trying to convince a cat to take a bath. She's supposed to be getting help, but instead she's battling every suggestion. Grab your popcorn because her resistance is kind of comical.
We got you situated. Let's see what the weight is. Looks like you are 758. All right, Joyce, so it looks like we have a lot of weight to lose with you.
I'm in so much pain, and all I can do right now is rest. But I'm hoping once I recover, all my tests will be good, and I'll be able to start my whole journey to getting healthy and a new life.
And here we have Joyce, queen of the eye roll. Following medical advice? Nah, that's too mainstream for her. It's like watching someone try to start a diet on Thanksgiving. What comes next? More head-scratching antics, of course.
We're getting you to lose weight and at rest, but you have to cooperate with us to do your exercises so we can make the same progress with your stamina that we have made with your weight.
I really am trying, Doctor Now.
Just when you think Joyce might get a grip, nope. Her journey is like trying to push a parked car. It's going nowhere fast, and the frustrations are cranking up to 11. Brace yourselves because it's about to get even stickier.
Needs to turn her situation around. And until I start to see some change with that, it is too dangerous to send her to be back on her own because she can't afford to undo the progress we have. For your height, you should be under 100 pounds. So you still have 500 pounds to lose before you hit your goal.
Seriously, if you're not chuckling at the absurdity yet, you might start now. Joyce is barely budging, both physically and metaphorically. It's like she's glued to the spot. And guess what? Dr. Now's patience is wearing thin, leading to a showdown you gotta see.
Breathe when there is no reason for it. So we still have a lot of work to do with her. And now this one, we have her down to 553 for total weight loss of 205 pounds in 2 months.
Dr. Now sends over PT 3 times a week, and that's been hard.
Get ready for the main event, Dr. Now versus Joyce in a battle of wills. Joyce is dodging every health advice like it's a dodgeball game. Dr. Now is about to lay down the law, and it's as intense as a movie trailer.
Any weight, and the physiotherapy seems to have gone nowhere either.
So what's going on for you to miss your appointment?
I've had some transportation issues, as you know. I am still following the calories, but I think I'm gonna have to take in a lot less calories than 1,200 to make any difference.
No fat, low carb, but by now you should have lost something.
Hold on to your seats, because Dr. Now is serving up a reality check with a side of tough love. He's giving Joyce one last chance to shape up. It's like the final boss level in a video game, and Joyce needs to level up or it's game over.
I know that I have to lessen. 1,200 calories is too much for me.
You keep saying that, but you're eating 5 times that, and you either don't realize that or think you can convince me of the delusion you want.
No.
But I'm telling you right now, unless you quit the program, we'll find out where your weight is at when you get here, and we'll see. Okay?
Okay. I'm gonna work my hardest at getting to be.
Just when you think Joyce might pull through, she throws in the towel. It's like watching someone walk out of the movie right before the big plot twist. But don't go anywhere, because the weigh-in reveal is next, and it's a jaw dropper.
I don't think Dr. Now is being fair, because whether he believes me or not, I know I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I can't help that the results don't show that. It's the program that's failing, not me. Okay. I can't handle that hump on the scooter.
Ready for the big reveal. Joyce steps on the scale, and let's just say the numbers don't lie, but they sure do surprise. It's like expecting a plot twist, but getting a whole plot overhaul. What happens next is anyone's guess, but it's bound to be a roller coaster.
Well, if you stop convincing yourself you can't get up and giving excuses not to do any activity, you would be able to get around easier. But the bigger problem right now is that in the past 6 weeks, you put back on almost 60 pounds.
As we wrap up this wild ride, Joyce's future is as uncertain as a weather forecast. Despite the ups and downs, her journey has been nothing short of a blockbuster saga. Will she make a comeback? Stay tuned, because with Joyce, you never know what's next.
And I'm willing to go back and do that, but I can't if Dr. Now isn't gonna help me get there. But I'm not giving up on myself. I plan to keep working as hard as I can and to continue pushing myself.
Can you believe this? Holly's spilling the beans about her wild eating habits, saying she can't even stop herself despite hitting rock bottom. She's tossing her last hope card to Dr. Nauseradin, thinking he's some sort of food whisperer or something. Stick around to see how this unfolds.
Eating's more out of control than it's ever been, and that I'm getting to a breaking point. But I've tried to stop and I can't, and I don't know what to do. I really spend more than 10 to 15 minutes at a time in the car, and this drive is at least a 12 to 13 hour drive.
Oh snap! At the weigh-in, Holly's scale practically screams as her weight shoots way past 600 pounds. The look on her face, a mix of oops and oh no, she's scared Dr. Now might just show her the door. But hey, keep watching, the drama's just heating up.
That's really discouraging. If Dr. Nauseradin doesn't take me as a patient, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Buckle up, folks. Holly's biting her nails, waiting to see if she gets the green light for weight loss surgery. She's been on her best behavior with her diet, but will it be enough? The suspense could eliminate you, but don't go anywhere. It's about to get real juicy.
Hoping that I hit my goals and that I'm gonna get approved for weight loss surgery today. It's been extremely hard dealing with my cravings, but I worked hard and stuck to the diet.
Holly's saying she stuck to the diet, but will the scale agree with her?
I'm really hoping to see if I made it to my weight loss goal of losing 50 pounds over the last 2 months. But I'm really scared right now because everything is riding on that.
Heartbreak alert. Tiffany's laying it all out there, saying her weight's messing up her whole life and might even send her bow packing. She's not ready to throw in the towel yet though, because quitting food is like quitting breathing. What's next? It's a doozy, promise.
Not too far off from being bedridden. At this point, I don't even have a life. I just sit in my room, play video games, and watch movies and TV shows.
Here comes the big moment. Tiffany's about to face the music with Dr. Now. She's sweating bullets over what the scale and the doc will say. It's her moment of truth, folks. You gotta see what's coming. It's like a cliffhanger in a soap opera.
But I have no idea what's gonna come up when I step on that scale. So all that's really scary. For my weight, I'm hoping to be in the low to mid 600s. I know I'm at least that high, but I'm just hoping I've managed to stay in that range.
Talk about a relationship roller coaster. Lindsay and Paul are on the edge, with her unhealthy munchies driving a wedge between them. It's a mix of love, snacks, and despair. Don't touch that dial. The next bit is even more tear-jerking.
If I don't lose the weight, then I'm either gonna die soon or lose Paul. I just don't want him to get frustrated or really exhausted to the point that he leaves me.
I love her so freaking much.
Whoops! Megan's making a pit stop for a fast food feast on her way to see Dr. Now. Yeah, because nothing says I'm serious about losing weight like a truckload of chicken wraps and a mega fry. But hold up, the next part of her journey has more twists than a pretzel.
Chicken sandwich. I want 4 of the chicken wrap, large french fry. That'll be it.
My appointment was tomorrow, but me and my mom wanted to make sure that we made it on time. So we gave ourselves a good cushion just in case. But since we were early...
Cedric's in a tough spot, feeling like a ticking time bomb with his health slipping away faster than ice cream on a hot day. He's all about finding a lifeline in Houston with Dr. Now. Don't go anywhere. The stakes get even higher in the next scene.
80 pounds to put me under 606. So today I get told I'm gonna move forward and get the weight loss surgery so I can start getting healthy again.
Buckle up, folks. Amber Rachdi, a 23-year-old from Troutdale, Oregon, tips the scales at a whopping 457 LEBs as she kicks off her weight loss journey. She spills the beans on her pain and limited mobility, making it clear just how much she relies on her fam to help her manage day-to-day life. Food, her frenemy, offers comfort, but also brings a truckload of desperation and sadness instead of joy. Just you wait, the story's about to get even juicier.
My back hurts, my shins hurt. I am so limited in what I can do and where I can go. My relationship with food isn't healthy. I spend a lot of time of the day stressing, what am I going to eat? When do I get it?
Oh, is it ready already? Yeah, it was ready.
Yeah. I didn't know. I can't stand for more than 30 minutes.
You won't believe this tear-jerker. Amber dives deep into her long battle with weight and the big sad, remembering a moment at 16 when she was weighed on a special scale for wheelchair users. This wasn't just any old scale. It was a serious reality check that highlighted her extreme obesity and hammered home the emotional toll of her weight. Strap in, because her emotional roller coaster is just picking up speed. Here comes the big leap.
There's anxiety, it's worrisome. Food helps calm her down to feel less anxious. Now, the overeating has just spiraled out of control. She's lost her independence. She's pretty much housebound.
I feel like my parents see me as this failure, this mistake they can't fix.
Amber gears up and heads out to meet Dr. Now, hopping on a plane for the first time in years. Packed with fear, anxiety, and a whole lot of nerves, she knows this is her do or die moment to flip her life around. Despite travel snags like a busted wheelchair, her determination doesn't waver. And trust me, the next part, it's a real cliffhanger.
And right now we're headed to the airport, and I'm going to ride on a plane for the first time in 5 or 6 years, and I'm terrified.
We're desperately hoping that she can have surgery because there doesn't seem to be any other option.
Talk about a crucial powwow. In the consultation room, Dr. Now lays it all out, stressing that Amber needs to shed pound stat before even thinking about surgery. Her family's support is key here, pushing her to make massive life changes to even qualify for the procedure. Fasten your seatbelts. The road ahead is anything but smooth.
I have to. This move is big, but if I hope to receive the care I need to help me deal with this kind of hole I've dug for myself, I have to be near my doctor. I feel bad that everybody has to uproot their lives for me.
Think it's smooth sailing from here? Guess again. Post-op, Amber faces a slew of new challenges, like recovering and adapting to a whole new way of living. She even mistakes an intense anxiety attack for a heart attack, showcasing the tough mental battles that go hand in hand with her physical transformation. Keep watching, because Amber's journey to recovery is about to get bumpy.
Beginning for her, and we're happy.
I'm really glad to be going home and to start adjusting back. I know I have a lot of work ahead of me. This isn't going to be easy. I'm going home to a different world. I can no longer go to my happy place with food.
Holy transformation, Batman. Several months after surgery, Amber sheds a ton of weight and starts to rediscover her independence. She's back behind the wheel and tackling activities she thought were long off the table, marking a major upgrade in her self-view and abilities. The next chapter, it's bound to knock your socks off with inspiration and awe.
I'm not the same Amber that started this journey months ago. I have to realize I'm taking responsibility and taking the initiative to change. It's been years since I've been shopping for clothes for myself. Clothes shopping has always been like this for me. I find something cute, but it's a few sizes too small, or most of the selection is geared towards older women. I'm really surprised. Some of the smaller sizes that I haven't seen in years can fit, and that's really fun.
And now, the moment of truth. In the final scenes of this episode, Amber checks in with Dr. Now and finds out she's finally dipped below 400 lbs. It's a victory dance moment, and with talks of future skin removal surgery, there's a glimmer of hope for an even healthier tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. Amber's epic saga is far from over, and it only gets better from here.
Look at him. I was basically housebound. I couldn't get out, I couldn't do things. Now the world is open to me.
Oh, baby.
Even imagine being this overweight makes everything a struggle for Lupe. She's lost all motivation, and everything from her heart to her kidneys is feeling the pinch. Hang tight, because her backstory is about to make you reach for the tissues.
Being this overweight, everything I do is hard and it's a struggle. Things are so hard for me. I've lost motivation to do anything for myself. And my body's starting to break down. My weight is taking a toll on my heart, my kidneys, my liver, my legs, everything. I'm in pain and I feel helpless.
Let's take a trip down memory lane. Lupe, at 39, is living in San Bernardino, California, tipping the scales at 642 lbs. She reflects on happier, chunkier times before life threw her some serious curveballs. Buckle up, we're diving deep into relationship drama next.
When I was young, I thought I was a normal weight.
I was a little chunky, but I was healthy and happy. When I was 5, my dad left.
I remember it to this day. I felt like my dad abandoned me. That broke my heart.
It was the love story with a twist. Lupe's main squeeze, Gilbert, entered the scene via a chat room. While he's been her rock, he's also the guy running to the store for all the snacks. Keep your eyes peeled. The plot thickens with some real talk about their future.
And the only person I have in my life to take care of me is Gilbert. We met 8 years ago in a chat room, and since then, he's taken care of me.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Things are getting real. The couple faces the harsh truth about Lupe's health risks and the strain it's putting on their bond. Gilbert's fears about losing Lupe either to health issues or a breakup are super intense. Stay tuned as Lupe makes a game-changing decision next.
Intervene and help us to have a change, because if not, I don't see it much longer, us being together. You could say it's close to the breaking point of either her passing away or me leaving.
I
I know with every bite of food I take right now, I'm risking losing Gilbert and my life.
Decision time. Fed up with feeling stuck, Lupe is off to Houston to meet the one and only Dr. Now. This is where she starts to take control back, but man, the journey there is no joke. Watch her tackle this road trip like a boss.
I'm ready to get help and change. Change is scary, but I can't continue living this way.
Road trip from hell, anyone? Every mile to Houston is a battle, with Lupe dealing with serious pain and logistical nightmares. It's like every fast food stop is a strategic operation. Up next, things hit a critical point as they roll into Houston.
I'm just praying I make it through this day.
Okay, slow. Virgin, I got it.
I've never felt pain this bad. I just have to eat something that tastes good.
Just when you thought it couldn't get more dramatic, Lupe's leg starts acting up, hinting at a possible blood clot. This moment is as tense as a season finale cliffhanger. What will the Houston docs say? It's about to get even more hectic.
Her weight, any number of things, could be creating a serious medical issue for her, and if we don't find it fast, it may be too late to save her. Her heart is in failure, and it's only functioning about 35% capacity right now.
Cue the hospital drama. Dr. Now confirms Lupe's heart is working at a fraction of its capacity. It's a miracle she made it this far. As she settles in for a long hospital stay, you won't believe the ups and downs. Stick around.
Beginning for you, and you're gonna have to make some changes, okay?
Okay.
Or you aren't even gonna survive next month. Get some rest, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And now that she's rested, we're going to get her up and get her ready to see where we are starting from.
Who doesn't love a good comeback story? Lupe starts shedding pounds and showing signs of improvement under strict hospital supervision. But don't get too comfy. Her journey's twists and turns could rival a roller coaster.
Gilbert and I have been in the hotel here for the past month. It's been hard, but today is my 40th birthday. Gilbert's family are having a birthday dinner for me, and I'm really looking forward to it because I've been getting a little bit down.
Just when Lupe starts to see the light, life throws more shade. Between personal battles with Gilbert and her own health scares, it's a bumpy ride. But guess what? There's light at the end of the tunnel. Surgery approval is on the horizon.
That she can do this on her own. Until she does that, she will not be ready for any weight loss surgery.
Gilbert and I are trying to eat healthier this time.
If you need anything that's serious, call me, I'll run back.
So we're not getting fast food or eating out.
Big news, folks. Lupe gets the green light for surgery after showing some real progress. This is a huge win in her weight loss battle. Fasten your seatbelt because her surgery and recovery are nothing short of a blockbuster movie.
For weight loss surgery. Good job. I'll see you soon. We've been running tests on Lupe to prepare her for surgery, and test results on her heart are a little bit concerning.
I'm here for you, love. I'm here.
Post-surgery life is no walk in the park. While Lupe navigates the challenges of recovery, she also deals with betrayal as Gilbert's eyes wander. The drama. It's like watching a soap opera, but with better snacks.
That they're gonna take care of me, to give me this second chance.
All right, we completed the sleeve. Now we're gonna close her up. That looks good. Well, Lupe's surgery went very well, so we're gonna wake her up now.
Lupe hits the couch for some much-needed therapy, opening up about her struggles and mental blocks. It's a mix of breakthroughs and breakdowns, all wrapped up in one emotional journey. You won't want to miss what comes next as she tackles the challenges head-on.
Now that I'm down 300 pounds, even with the pain in my legs, I can start to get out and do things.